2019.
All the hope is possible. I love it. I love it a lot.
Maybe Mr. Brett Caro?
You know, we prefer credit cards. I can bring them. We can do cash.
You know Strat-o-matic from 1961?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. I got the first one. What size would you like? Sure.
The first set was all 62. But yeah, the 62 was the first full. Right. What happened in 61?
Yeah, I am very generous coach.
I will. All right. No, glad you're well.
What do you know Strat-o-matic football at all? Yep. I've actually got a lot.
Same one.
All right.
Not a serious. Not a serious. Oh yeah. Let me.
Boy, they got a big crowd here today. A lot of people showing up.
They didn't want to make the road trip.
You want to talk to us again? Yeah, why not? Of course, every year, always the
This is our
best.
third year talking with you, and you still want to do it.
The beard's a little longer, the hat's a little more orange.
It's a little more orange, a little more
Black exposed hats.
I know my beard's definitely longer. I didn't have a beard last year.
How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Good. First time here. Great time.
The openers rule, huh? Anticipate changes in your league?
Probably not. We're a 12-team league. Maybe someone will use one as a spot, but we have a lead pitching staff.
I'm drafting all openers, except for this one.
All openers.
The only opener I want is a bottle opener so I can have my beers. Well, that would be about it.
Absolutely. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you, as always.
The motivation for all.
right, the Philly crew is here again. You know, every year you always talk about some of these colorful nicknames. Here he is.
Here's the guy. All those inspirations. Here he is.
The Bellhorn guy.
First, Bellhorn. You remembered the Bellhorn nickname.
There we go. First year on my team this year is Matt Chapman. Now you remember who killed John Lennon, right? He is the assassin's grandson, Matt Jack Chapman.
Matt Jack
That's his
Chapman.
nickname. Yeah. Now also,
New for 2019.
I'm going to draft Mad Max Muncie, and when I roll,
Max Muncie.
I'm going to say Muncie C, Muncie do. Okay. So there's that one. Who else have we got?
Oh my God.
We got
Muncie C.
Bellinger, Belldinger. He's a Belldinger because he hits dingers.
Davi Lopez.
Who? Savvy Javi Lopez Baez.
Savvy Javi?
Savvy Javi Baez is my second baseman. Who I got? I got every pitcher tells a story at short.
Oh, tell him about.
And I got Yellabration Time, MVP.
Yellabration.
No, that's not your
Yellabration
nickname
Time
for him.
But there's a whole story. It's a religious thing. You know.
Through all these machinations before he rolls the dice, every game with him takes 3 hours.
game last extra half hour.
It's one.
We're going to be opening a little bit after 12, as everybody knows. But just to get things started, we just want to welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. We have people here from as far as Maine, I believe, and someone was from the Berkshires and North Africa.
Hey guys, rainy day in Glen Head. Opening day 2019. And the crew is definitely here. Opening day, first people in line. Yay! State your names.
3 years in a row. Derek Townsend.
Derek's back.
Delcott.
Bill Colby.
West Jones.
New Hampshire.
Optimico, Rhode Island.
Baltimico, Rhode Island.
You guys came all the way down. And some people who have been here overnight, I hear, correct?
Yeah.
This guy got here yesterday.
That's why they look like this. Yeah, we usually look a lot better.
They were much younger looking than yesterday.
Much drier.
And what's this year's story?
For me, J.R. Richard. I want to see that new card. That J.R. Richards
The
one.
1980 set, right?
One of my all-time favorites.
Well, I'm sorry, I got the old set. Yeah.
Well, yeah, even then he was one of my all-time favorites.
1980 with George Brett, J.R. Richard. I remember the J.R. Richard card was,
It was something.
but his innings were kind of limited, right?
That was the year he had some sort of aneurysm. He ended up having a stroke.
We had a great year going.
Right after the All-Star. Yeah, it was quite a controversy because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. The Astros were giving him grief, all the fans were giving him grief, and then he had a stroke and they figured it out. So that was the end of his career. Sad thing.
For those of you who don't know, he was pretty much at the top of the game at that point. I would say everybody was saying he was the best pitcher in the National League at the time.
Like that. Yeah. He controlled us because he had bad control before that.
Certainly for a right-hander, after like the Seaver era, you know, it was J.R. Richard.
He had great cards.
So how long have you guys been here? I'm afraid to ask.
14 hours.
14 hours. So you guys got here last night?
Yeah. Park at 10 o'clock.
Listen, that's what it takes to be first in line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got here at 12:30 and these guys
You
started
would think
here.
that would be good.
But at least I arrived today.
That's true. Hey, all right, I can see that. We got here yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think we got here pre-opening.
Yeah, pre-opening day.
Really? Has a little bit of bronchitis, but he's doing great. All good. But just to get us started,
Frank Berta. How are you? How are you? Another year here at Strat opening day.
First time in 20 years for me.
Mark Holmes, first time in 20 years. Are you looking forward to anything this year as cards, guys?
Just playing the game.
I'd be happy with that.
That's what it's about. That's it.
How about that opener's rule? Are you going to use it?
I probably won't use it at first, but might be forced to.
Just I probably won't use it. Just complicates things.
It could change the game.
It's going to change the game. I'm an old-fashioned guy. I like a dominant starter. I like the 7-inning starter. So the starter was going to be a real challenge.
The starter ratings have changed. You'll see starters 4. They'll only be able to go 6.
It's going to change the game tremendously.
Just got to adjust with the times, I guess.
Always moving on. I'm here with the Strat coach. Hey coach, how you doing?
Doing well.
Great questions. What do you see today opening day?
I see a lot of hits, a lot of runs, a few ribbies, and good pitching.
Question, how do you think the opener rule is going to affect the game this year in Strat leagues?
I think it's going to make things a little bit more fun. I think it's going to be something that people at first maybe just change. But man, once you really embrace the change, it's like a hug. And before long, you won't even know that you played without that rule.
All right, it could revolutionize how the game is played and how you match up against your opponents head to head. What about somebody like Ohtani? How valuable do you think a guy like Ohtani could be for a team?
Well, just the fact that he goes both ways. He's one of those guys that pitches, one of those guys that hits. I mean, he could be a true game changer.
Sure could. Should be quite a good card. So, what's the future of the Strat coach?
Just making sure that I avoid unemployment and avoid any more controversy. I got in trouble for doping some of my players, juicing some cards.
You can't make the dice towers too high now.
That's true.
They have to be a certain size.
I know, and I've served my time for it. It's gonna be fun.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.